Do you find yourself walking through this whole week saying, last time I do this, last time I do that, or is that perspective there yet?
No, it's not there at all. I don't think it's gonna. I know this is my last one. Nothing changes, besides I'm able to take my gloves off and set them in the middle of the cage and walk away and be happy with it. 20 years is enough for me. 8 surgeries, over 25 concussions. I'm able to walk away and be happy. I got the money in the bank. I got everything I needed. I got my house on the water. I got my fish boat behind my house. I got my Rolls Royce Phantom. I got everything I want to set my goals for to make happen. It's just to do things that make me happy, get into television, get into different things that I feel focused on. Now that Trump's here, he's going to make America great again. And I'm excited, just in real estate in general. A lot of things that I've invested before on, that now hopefully I'll be able to, get repaid for it. Life has changed completely for America, and I'm really happy, and I'm just excited. So many people are not backing Trump, and it makes me sad about our country, that there's so many people that won't back him, but then there's all the people that voted for him who sit there and just shake their head. It's sad. It's almost confusing. I'm not a politician. I'm not a political person. I'm not a Republican. I'm not a Democrat. But I want what's great for this country. I want what's great for our veterans. I want what's great for my kids as they grow up. And Trump made the best sense. That's why he won, and people need to accept that.
You were on his show. Have you spoken to him since he won the election?
I have not spoken to him since I won the election. I spoke to Donald Jr. I invited them to the fight. He said, of course, the inauguration is the day before. We can't make it out. We're going to be in D.C. But good luck to you. Me and my father will be watching. I'm happy. Just the factor that he's there and he's going to make a difference, that he's going to drain the swamp and he's going to make a difference for our country. I'm happy. I'm very, very happy.
You're 3 days away from your 42nd birthday. How does the 42-year-old Tito celebrate compared to the 32-year-old Tito?
I'm a parent now. Oh, actually, I was a parent then, but I'm a single parent now. I'm a parent who takes care of twin boys. My girlfriend Amber Nicole Miller, who's been with me now for the last 3 years, she helps me, of course. But being there as a father for my children is number one. We're all gonna have a happy family dinner for my birthday, and I'm excited, man. I'm content. I'm in a good place. Mentally, physically, emotionally, I'm in a really, really good place. I went through hell to get where I am right now, and now I'm living in heaven.
You said the next chapter of your life is going to be better. Why is that?
It won't be so physical. I don't have to go through sparring sessions. I won't have to go through wrestling sessions. I won't have to go run 3 miles a day, bike 20 miles a day, lift weights every single day, spar 3 times a day, or 3 times a week, wrestle 5 times a week, get up for 14-week camps. 6 days a week for 14 weeks. Miss my kids growing up. Miss their school projects. Miss picking them up, and taking them to school. Miss kissing them goodnight. I don't want to do that anymore. So this next chapter is I'm going to be there. I'm going to be that responsible parent, be that responsible father, and help build my children's character to be great men. And that's my job as a parent.
Why did you mention your mom in particular? Why dedicate this fight in particular to her?
When I was 13 years old, I lived in Santa Ana, in and out of motels. My mother and father had a heroin problem, and I seen a lot of stuff at a young age that I probably should have never seen. My mother told my father, "You get sober, or I'm taking your son." My mother made a decision, and she took me away from my father, and got remarried, brought me back to Huntington Beach, and saved my life. I could have been living in Santa Ana, and they still could have been doing drugs. I would have been either dead or in prison, or in a gang, or where I am right now. I had to make that same decision in 2012. My ex, she had a very bad drug problem, and it was around the home. It was the same exact thing that I was living through when I was a kid, and I had to make that same decision. I got a restraining order. I got full custody of the children, and in California, they don't do that to dads. They don't give their kids 100% control, and it's been 4 years now that she hasn't been around, and I had to make that same decision that my mother did against my father, against my ex-girlfriend, with my 2 kids, and now my kids are flourishing. Like I say, my girlfriend Amber Nicole Miller has done an amazing job as a stepmother. She stepped up, and she loves them like her own, and we're a happy family now, and that's why I dedicate this to my mother, because I had to make the same decisions that she did, And I would have never understood if she would have never made that decision. I would have been still in that toxic relationship, and I'm not.
What's the one fight that got away from you? Do you find yourself thinking about that more in these past couple of weeks? You've had 14 weeks to train and think about your career and fighting. Anyone that got away?
I haven't even thought about that. I haven't thought about anybody got away. I haven't thought about what I want to do in my career. I just been thinking about beating Chael, beat Chael. That's all I've been thinking about. That's all I've been living. That's all I've been eating. That's all I've been sleeping. That's all I've been training. That's all I've been doing is just that. Getting my hand raised at the forum. It's going to be about 10:25 p.m. that I'll get my hand raised, and that's what I believe.
So Chael says he's been following your career and said, he was jealous of you. When did you start following Chael?
I don't think I really ever followed Chael. I guess imitation is the best way I could think about it, is someone who's trying to imitate me. The bad guy. I'm the bad boy. He calls himself the bad guy. Okay, I did The Apprentice. He does The Apprentice. He talks smack. I talk smack. The only difference is I have world championships. I have world titles in my home. I have 6 world title belts. I have records of people watching me on pay-per-view. I have records of people watching me on free television. I have everything I need. I don't think about Chael anymore. It's my career. 20 years. I want Chael to come to me in 10 years from now, after his 20-year career, if he can make it that far, and let's see where he's at.
The way you made it sounded like you feel like you're partially responsible for Chael, like you created him in a sense. Is that accurate?
Yeah, I think I created him. I'm not creating him 100%, but I think I had a little bit to do with it, because I remember one of the fights after he fought Brian Stann. I went in his dressing room and I told him, I go, keep doing what you're doing. What you're doing is going to get you big, big fights. And he didn't really know about it, but the big fight he was talking about is this fight that's going to happen Saturday night. It's happening. I predetermined this stuff. I knew what was going to happen. I knew what was going to end up happening at the end of the day. I'm just thankful that his body has been able to withstand the damage that he's done over the last, he's been 12 years now he's been fighting?
All talk aside, where are you better than him in the cage? What do you do better than him when you get in there and you fight?
I'm better on the ground. My jiu-jitsu is way better on the ground. My stamina's better than his. He's a southpaw. I like fighting southpaws. My wrestling's better than his just because, he's had to use supplements to replace hard work. I'm a hard worker. I dedicate my life to this thing. I don't look for shortcuts. He looks for shortcuts. My heart's a lot bigger than his. He's a little jackal. He's a hyena. I'm a king. I'm a lion. And this lion's going to roar on Saturday night.